Hey, Webster City Middle School, it's Ty.
And Stefan. Today is May 8th, and we have some awesome stories for you today.
Like what?
Well, do you remember showing the fourth graders around the middle school?
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Well, let's go to Cameron and Audrey to see how it's going.
Hey guys, it's Cameron.
And Audrey.
On May 1st, there was step-up day at the middle school.
The fourth graders came to a tour of our school to get ready for their year here at WCMS.
Everyone was partnered with a fourth grader and was given a list of different places around the school to show the kids.
They were shown places like fifth grade hallways and lockers, the guidance classroom and office, the West Discovery Center,
the Media Center, the Commons, Barb and Mary Ellen's office, the music and band rooms, the art room, the nurse's office, the multi-purpose room, and Jeff Gym.
It was a great way to introduce our school to the fourth graders before they start here next year.
It was also a nice way to show the fourth graders that the middle school isn't scary.
I had a great time on Step Up Day. Let's see what Harper and Cassie are going to tell us about.
Hey WCMS, it's Harper
and Cassie.
Today we are interviewing a few people for their favorite memories.
And other stuff.
What is your favorite fifth grade school memory?
Hanging out with friends.
The readathon at the beginning of the year.
Nerd Day.
Going to Fuller Hall for the PBIS.
When we wore pajamas or dressed up as our favorite superhero.
What was your guys' fifth grade favorite memory?
The Dr. Kaboom field trip.
Character Counts Day.
PE.
Class.
Character Counts Day.
What is one thing you like better about middle school?
It's better. The heating and air conditioning.
Our lockers.
It has stairs.
You can sit wherever you want during lunch.
What are you guys going to miss about fifth grade?
I'm going to miss friends because I won't get to see them as often.
I'm going to miss friends and sitting at them with lunch. I'm going to miss my teachers and my friends by hanging out with them.
I'm going to miss my teachers and lunch.
I'm going to miss my teachers and friends by not hanging out with them. Well, thanks, middle schoolers, for answering our questions. So now let's send it to the anchors.
Bye.
We love you, fifth grade.
I bet those fifth graders are happy they won't be the youngest for much longer.
They better get their thinking caps on for next year.
Especially for Invention Society. Speaking of that, here is Alex with what the sixth graders are doing in Invention Society.
Hey WCMS, Alex here. Have you ever come up with an interesting idea for an invention or improvement to a product? Well, the sixth graders have in something known as Invention Society. The point of Invention Society was to improve your creative thinking skills. The sixth graders headed across the street from the middle school to Asbury Methodist Church. Miss Brock first talked to us about Bloom's taxonomy, which is the different levels of thinking. The bottom level is knowledge, the top synthesis. We learned about each one of them and what they meant. We also did an activity where we drew an original skyline of a city, just a vague silhouette, then passed our paper around the table for others to add details or elaborate. Another thing we did was an activity in which we created a name for an animal by combining two real ones. From there we made up an unusual habit for the animal and what it's eating and what it eats and its habitat. We did this using SCAMPER, an acronym for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, erase, and rearrange. We all had a great time, and it really got us thinking about thinking, inventions, and ideas. Now let's scamper on over to Maddie.
Hey guys, it's Maddie. On April 29th, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and high school bands had what is called Parade of Fans. Here's Miss Coral to tell us all about it. What is Parade of Bands and why do we do it?
The Parade of Bands is a concert in which all band members grades 5 through 12 participate in one concert, and we do it because it gives people an opportunity to hear how bands progressed from 5th grade into 12th grade.
What is the favorite song from 5th grade?
Well, I asked the 5th graders what their favorite song was, and they were kind of split almost evenly between the 3 songs that we played, but probably Surfin' USA was their favorite.
How about 6th?
I think Party Rock Anthem was the favorite of the 6th graders.
About how many kids are involved in Parade of Bands?
I believe there were about 200 students involved this year between 5th through 12th grade bands.
Thank you to all of the parents that brought their kids out to participate, as well as Miss Coro, Mr. Jensen, and Mr. Stye. Now let's parade ourselves on over to the anchors.
Nice report, Maddie. Remember when we did book reports last year, Ty?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun.
Sure. Well, now they're doing book trailers. Let's see what that's all about.
Hey WCMS, it's Katie. In 7th grade reading, we recently finished book trailers. We took one of our favorite books and turned it into a 1 to 3 minute trailer. Then, we all watched them as a class, and some classes even voted their favorites. You've seen a few examples throughout the show, but if you weren't paying attention, here's another one. Some enjoyed it better than others. Well, I have to get back to the movie, so let's move it on down to Alicia.
Hey WCMS, it's Alicia to give you the scoop on track. Track is a really fun sport where you can do either running or a field event. So if you don't like to run, you can still be in track. Some field events are shot put, long jump, high jump, and discus. Some running events are hurdles, relays, and individual events. The 7th and 8th graders have been working hard and anticipating their meets even though the weather hasn't been that good. Now I'll turn it over to the anchors.
Man, track is tiring.
So is studying the Civil War.
That is true. Let's go to Ashley to learn more about that.
Hey, it's Ashley. In 8th grade history class, we are learning about the Civil War. Do you know what the 4 main causes of the Civil War were? There were disagreements among the North and South. anti-slavery movements, the spread of slavery, and Abraham Lincoln was elected president. We learned Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin. It was about how poorly slaves were treated. Many slaves fought for freedom. One in particular, Dred Scott, pled to be free but lost because he was considered property. After many arguments, the South tried to secede from the United States. Jefferson Davis was the leader of the Confederate States of America. This didn't last long because we all know slavery came to an end. I hope all students did well on their tests. Now let's see what James has to say.
Hey WCMS, this is James with a report on DMAC. The 8th graders went to DMAC last Tuesday to see what it was all about. It's a community college, but it's also very large, and there are surprisingly more people there than at Iowa State University. They have a prestigious cooking program, and European chefs come in to give presentations and teach about some very fancy food. Along with their culinary arts program is the CNC manufacturing classes that give you an insight on machines and how to make them. There are even FBI agents there. The school has some very nice apartments that we toured as well, and even a movie theater. I know some people that are thinking of going to DMAC once they get to college. Let's see what the anchors have to say about it.
We also got a school all day for DMAC.
Speaking of school, boys have a track meet at Algona on Friday, and boys and girls had their conference track meets on the 14th.
Also, 7th and 8th grade chorus members have a concert on the 16th at 7 here at the middle school.
See you later.
From the middle.